For now, everybody, we get to continue this shit show that I simply can't let go of. I don't know why, but I can't. We had a very interesting last season where we actually made the playoffs because LOL. And now in this draft, we'll probably miss out on both of those dudes, which absolutely sucks and means that we will have to take a low elite from Red Deer. Oh no. We should actually go through and see who's available. Dag, all good. I understand not wanting the spoilers. Let's see. Ben Paris. Am I still having fun? I mean, we just started. Give it a couple of minutes and I'll be right back to the point of no return and the point of despair. So yeah, pick number 29. We're going to miss those two other dudes. Hey, in case anyone wanted to know how good they are, I don't care. Let's just go. All right, so available to us is going to be the grinder, Zachariah Luongo. He's probably a power forward at his size. And here, we'll move over here so that nothing else gets cut off. 3 years out, confirmed at least having unstoppable force. How good is Zachariah Luongo? 63 low elite, no gold X factor, but a full house other than that. Back at you, total eclipse, all alone, unstoppable force, and crease crasher. Jesus. It's the next Matthew Tkachuk. It's not bad. Dare I say, things might be turning around for us. We are going to be able to get Logan Reyes as well. Hopefully he's not as booty as he looks. Yeah, it's not great. Up next, do we have anybody? Ben Parise. Medium 7th, okay. Well, hey, we got one good player in this draft. That's probably all we're going to get. Which is what we are accustomed to. Who's left? We don't have any other pin players at this point. Oh my god. Goalie-wise, is there anybody? Speaking of goalies, hello, Davos. How are you? Let's see, defenseman. Again, just go for this. Maybe they'll be good in the future tactic. I don't really like our chances. We do have at least 2 players available. So we will go next with Cody Hurd from the Edmonton Oil Kings. Medium bottom 6. And in round number 5, we will go for Adrian Gorin of the Edmonton Oil Kings. Low 7th. Let's go for some overagers then. Old dudes. Do we have any old dudes? There's a 6'5" goalie, for God's sakes. I mean, let's be honest, we kind of need some goalies. We do kind of need some goalies here. And why not go for a tall-ass defenseman? There's so many defensemen who are just trash. Forward-wise. Cool. Defense and goalie, that's what we're looking at here. Well, we got 2 picks left, so we might as well take a goalie and we might as well take a defender. In goal, Jameson Shelley, Lagasse, Keeler, or DeMaio. The tallest sumbitch is Jameson Shelley. Take big goalie. Medium backup. Cool. And for the defense, it shall be one of these 3. Oh, good. I could draft another Janik who will suck ass. Can't wait to draft another Janik who will absolutely suck. This guy might end up being an enforcer. Let's go for Howard Swanson of Lethbridge. He is a medium 7th. Cool. So that draft was garbage, shockingly, as all of our drafts are, outside of Luongo. I don't know if we'll ever see him in a Flames uniform, but we might. Depends on how much longer this goes before I hit my breaking point. Shockingly, I haven't hit it yet. So Gilbert, congratulations, you're still our guy because we got rid of everybody else who sucked and couldn't do anything. And we still made the playoffs without him. Qualify McElhaney. We'll qualify Davison. We'll qualify Comrie. Honestly, we're so short on players. Let's just sign everybody. We've had so much movement on this team those last 2 off seasons from last night because I just let go of everybody. I was sick of it. And we didn't even pay for it. We still made the playoffs. Hell, we made the conference final. You know? Alright, forward-wise. Good God. Let's just go to the RFAs outright. So, good old Jamal Wild. He's going to want to get paid a lot. Rightfully so. He was insane. And then UFA-wise, Alt Schuler's going to need some big money. Big money indeed. Let's just sign a bunch of guys, even if they're crap. Just to get people under contract again, because again, we let go of so much like AHL fodder. We were just sick of people. It shouldn't be a money issue at all. Even Alt Schuler. Hard to believe he's 30 already. The $155 million man. Blair wants that much money and we'll do it for 1 season because he is going to get worse. And then Alt Schuler, Jesus Christ. Still wants the Earth and the Moon. Alright. Bunch of button presses. And I think we got everybody. Did we? We got every UFA. Just our RFAs left. We got $28 million. We're good. They will sign eventually. So we're actually looking okay. Which is shocking. We are actually looking okay in terms of cap for the first time in forever. After having to buy out numerous people last year just to keep the team together. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Shout out to, again, Alex Ovechkin was our coach who got us to the friggin' conference final. It's outrageous. There's an A-plus coach in Daze. Alexander Daze. Let's see what we can do. Spend a boatload of money on him. AHL associate coach Rene Dandino. We'll also spend a boatload of money on you. Hope that works. We will hope and we will hope. And then scout-wise, our scouting department's a mess because I was so frustrated and didn't fix it last season. 121,700 offers because there's so many goddamn scouts out there. We shall sit here for the next 17 days and we will measure how much our hair's grown. We get musical around here sometimes. Don't know if you've noticed. Oh my god, there's so many A- scouts. Jesus. There's so many. There we go. We're going to send every single one of them an offer. Alright, cool. So that is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. In terms of setting up this team, except Daze rejected. Don't feel the quality of the challenges. Basically, we suck ass, and he wants a free ride. No balls, Alexander. No balls. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Chronicles of Ridiculous. I got nothing. We are fresh out of material after last night. Dandino ended up signing, though, so that's good. Alright. Back to coaching staff. So let's see. Dandino. Ooh, actually, we want Hensick on the list. AHL head coach. Bump you up. Alright, so we do have room for one more coach. Our coaching staff is going to be even better now that Hensick's there. Let's go for Georgievich as our AHL associate coach. Will your vacation style take you to Tennessee? Potentially, yes. Potentially. Just get lost in the wild jungles of the state of Tennessee. Never been to Tennessee either, but that might change this April. Two Gone Tour. It's been a while. Except I will definitely be taking the entire week off of streaming and everything. I'll have my Switch with me, that's about it. And we'll be playing MLB The Show on Switch. Alright, there we go. Cairns ended up signing, which means the other two will have to reject. Cool. Cool. Trainer accepts. We got one RFA left. We have all the money in the world to match any offer that he might end up getting. And that is, of course, Mr. Jamal, who tore the AHL asunder, winning every possible award, and then coming up to the NHL and tearing the NHL asunder. He has not signed a deal yet, though, as of the beginning of camp. So, RFAs. We actually got a couple of RFAs who didn't sign. Perfect. We'll sign Jamal. We'll sign Dave Mack. We'll sign Dwyer. And we'll sign Simpin. And we'll get this team set up. I think Ovi still has to be the coach. Like, we're not going to replace Ovi after what the hell he just did. So goalie-wise, Hendricks and Gilbert are the two. We'll see what Nolan Hendricks can do. High backup out of nowhere. Defensively, let's go with the highest rateds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cool. God, that defense is still tragic. And then forward-wise, call up those two. So we have 10, 11, and 12 with Love. So Hatcher and Isbister can go down, which means our 12th forward is going to be a 74 overall. But we made the playoffs last year, so who cares? We'll go best Lions. It sits out Josh Love. So we will send Josh down to the AHL. And let's look at what this team is. So it is Irwin, Altshuler, Dillman, Tanaka, Blair, Hillis, Holland, Dwyer, Rankin, Wild, Trainer, Commissaric. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. And honestly, I'm going to double check something really quickly. Commissaric. Let's call up those two as well. Commissaric. Alright, Commissaric is the best choice out of those guys. That's fine. So Trainer, 99 wrist shot accuracy as a power forward. Wild has to get boosted up again. Unreal shot, unreal offensive awareness. That's why he did so well last year. Holland also has great offense. Dwyer's at an 85. I think it's going to be Dwyer on the fourth line. Because we know Tanaka is a bit of a beast. Offensive awareness is pretty bad, but he's got a decent shot. So the big question is who plays where? We know Cliff is unreal. We know Wild's unreal. So who plays center? I don't care about the +5. Who plays center? Dillman gets him a +2. Altshuler's got a 78 in faceoffs. Irwin's got a 78. Dillman's got a 69. Nice. Second line can be Tanaka. Blair's got an 85 in offensive awareness. Mr. Webster, hello. How are we, buddy? How the heck are we? We got Holland, we got Blair. Somebody else has to be on that third line. Doesn't really matter to who. First line, Dillman does get a +2. He can't really take face-offs, but at this point, do we care? And then we can still get that +5 on the second line. I think we just run Dillman at center and say screw it. Irwin's better defensively. That's it. That's our team. Ready to work tomorrow and then get 2 weeks off. Oof. Not a bad little deal. Not a bad little deal at all. So yeah, we'll run Dillman at center. Why not? Why not? Try to get our best players into the best possible spot. Keep that +2 with Beach. Good for the third pair. He's horrible on the third pair. He's good for the third pair. That's our defense. So then, power play wise, we want Wild, we want Dillman, we want Rankin, Altshuler, Irwin, Tanaka. We're going to make sure that this team has the best possible chance. And then Holland, Blair, Hillis with Mac. And good, they're all there. I just finished up episode 3 of this series. Oh yeah, Danny, you're behind. The YouTube side is very, very behind as it normally is. Can only upload so fast. Alright, we don't have enough lefties. Or excuse me, enough righties. Which is alright. We'll bump up Altshuler. So Altshuler's a perfect fit there. He's a perfect fit no matter what. Hillis and Blair, same thing no matter what. McElhaney is good no matter what. That doesn't change. That doesn't change. That doesn't change. Okay. So, we want McElhaney and Rankin on the same team. Honestly, that just might be the combination. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, +1 and a +2. I think we're good. At least we're as good as we're going to be. This team made the playoffs last year. I doubt they do the same this year. But you never know. With how foolish and nonsensical this game can be sometimes. You just don't know. We are trying to avoid that outright negative rating on the top line. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, so I'll have to have the -1 there. That's okay. The defense is also just going to be a hot mess. There we go. I gotta fix the coaches really quickly, depending on whether or not there are actually people available to draft in case we do end up going through the next draft. The W, this is 11th. He's Portland, Tri-City, Brandon, Prunes. Oh my god. Alright, again, there's nobody. The first player we can draft is 102, Raymond Cooper. So, again, we are getting no help whatsoever. No help whatsoever. But this team, if it wasn't for Jamal, I'd probably wave the white flag. But we get Jamal onto this team. This might be the last hurrah. We're basically playing it season by season now at this point. Because there's no better way to handle it than just go season by season and see what happens. If we hit the full 25-year limit, cool. We're honestly rather close to it. If we don't, then hey. But I knew 7 seasons in how this series was going to go. It's exactly how it's gone. With the exception of us trading away or just letting go of half of our, not trading away, but letting go of the vast majority of our good players. Maybe not our good players, but the vast majority of our depth and goaltending. All of our goaltending was gone. Yet we still made the playoffs and made it further than we ever have. Because when in doubt with this game, meme. We all know that. When in doubt, meme it out. And that is how we have found our way back into this situation. I really shouldn't have messed around with the scouts last year, because now it's going to take 6.5 years to catch up. I've only done a full 25 years once. We've done it a couple of times with Draft to Glory. Draft to Glory is the only time I ever do a full 25 years, though. All these strategies are don't defend, just score. And the funny thing is, it's not like we can defend anyway, and all we can do is score. So Alex Ovechkin being our coach, it's the match made in heaven. All offense, fire wagging it up, and see what the hell happens. Not a bad idea. That's the strategy we've needed with this team for years. Screw defense, all offense. Oh my god, I still have so many coaches to change. Give me something to talk about. We're going to be here for another couple minutes. I'm going to sit back and relax. Give me something to talk about, because, my God, changing over scouts sucks. It takes so long. So goddamn long. Whew. I'd play the frickin' Jeopardy song, but I'd get copywritten. Jimmy Hart to make me a a legally distinct version. Trade for Grubauer. Well, I'd like a save every now and then. Like, if I get Grubauer, we'll be saying need save all season long. We'll lose every game 6-7. When's the next podcast? Tuesday. Tomorrow. What are we planning on talking about? I have no idea. Whatever the hell's happened in hockey. It's interesting because I feel like we have less to talk about. Like, Evander Kane signed. There haven't been any racist incidents that we know of for the past week, which is good for the hockey world. Going a week without a noted racist or misconstrued racist incident. That's good. We made it one whole week, everybody. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Most amount of cups we've ever won. I think 6 or 7. So you got me beat. Talk about the All-Star coming up. I mean, we did do like our big breakdown of the All-Star game. We will probably talk about the skills comp games that they added in, but unfortunately from there's just not that much to talk about. It's like, yeah, it's the All-Star game. Will it be fun? Hopefully. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Alright, really quickly. Really quickly. Now, if I pin a player, it doesn't mean my scouts will look at him. If I hit scout-specific players... Yeah, from here it doesn't show me what team they're on unless I do this. Ugh. And then I gotta remove everybody? Are you joking? Just want at least one scout to properly pay attention to who we need them to pay attention to. Oh my God, it didn't save. Did I see the Cooper goal during the CBJ intermission? I absolutely did not. I will look at it in a moment. Alright. I can't even confirm. That's great. So, 100 was our first pick. Red Deer, Raymond Cooper. Potential and comparison. Lethbridge, Isaac O'Brien. Gene Irons and Shields. And Chance Book. And Omar Flaherty. I already set him up. Seth Mendez in goal. Ian Hackett. Johnny Climby. Jeff Cox. Phil Triff. Asher DeMaio. Edgar Phillips. Some dude named Jackson. Lucas Fowler. Darren McDonald, Jack Lindros, Ryan Schmaltz, Campoli, and a bunch of other scrubs who won't be good, but screw it, we'll have our scout look at them. Cody Getzlaff, Len Acton, Malik Zimmerman, Tommy Christensen, Growling Stomach, Arthur Pekka, Charlie Keeler in goal, Stu Maldine, another Janik, he's still there, same guy from last year, Mason McLeod, Aaron Quincy, Alan Beta. This guy's going to be done just before the draft at this point in May. Jesus. Nick Thorne. Cool. That's pick number 808. I actually have to set up another scout really quickly. I gotta set up another scout. Alright. Let's see. Figured I'd do this just to see if we magically do get the results on people properly. And if so, then hey, I should have done this sooner. Maybe our drafts would have been slightly better, and maybe we would have won. I don't know. Reese Smith-Pelly. Ralph Serrata. Jacob Del Rio. Lagasse. Alright, cool. Well, let's do it then. Let's get into the sim. See what happens. I'm going to stay back here because it's comfortable. Maxing, relaxing, all cool. Will we make the playoffs? That is the question. Can Alex Ovechkin lead this band of misfits with no defense and no goaltending to the playoffs, if not the conference final, again? That is the question. That is the question. Try not to pay attention to our record, because of course whenever I do pay attention to our record, we always blow it. So, yeah. Playoff prediction. I mean, I'm trying to lead that to a great mod like Endo, who always does what you'd think a mod would do. Shade. Shade. Oh, are we playoff bound again? Like, the fact that we even have the record we do is absurd. Working on videos, not for long, dog. We're playing FIFA in a few minutes. Always in. Nuge might be in. We're playing FIFA in a few minutes, dog. Get ready. You and Monk, we're doing it. It's happening. Medium Elite. On the pitch. Playing the footy. I'm going to score me some goals, because that's what I do. Yes, Monk. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh my god, because if we make the playoffs, I'm going to save it for tomorrow, because LOL, we're going to make the playoffs again. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. We might actually make the playoffs again, guys. Holy shit. Are we actually? We're a wild card team right now. Might we do this? Well, the fact that we're even in contention is absurd. We might actually do this. We're still in a wild card spot. 91 points, 7 games left. Rankin's crushing it. Winnipeg, we win 7-0. Holy balls. St. Louis, 4-3. We're gonna make the playoffs. Hello, Mr. Nuge Television. How are you? Pokemon gamers. I mean, trust me, I want to play Pokemon. I'm trying to balance so many different games, I don't have room for Pokemon. I'd have to go, I have to choose between NCAA and Pokemon. The Calgary Flames have made the playoffs again. This team just won't die. Like, they won't let me kill them. Wild with man, Jamal Wild. Back-to-back, near 100-point seasons. What the hell? This random second-round pick in 2034 might actually save us. Dillman had 85 points, up from the 56 the year before. Rankin, first time under 40 goals in God knows how long. That's his first time under 40 goals in about a decade. Had 102 points, though. Transitioning to being a setup king instead of a goals god. Alt Schuler, speaking of setup kings, 87 points, 76 of them were assists. Could always put him back on the top line. 31 goals, 50 assists for Albert Irwin. 40. Fucking what? 46 goals for Ruben Tanaka. He's a 78. What the hell? The worse we make this team, the better they do. He is a large lad, Nuge. He is 46 goal. Jesus. Holland did pretty damn well, 13 and 26. Blair on 54 points, 55 assists for Hillis. Dwyer on 28. Our fourth liner center had 24 goals. Again, our goaltending wasn't that great. Our goaltending, though, isn't any worse. Like, it wouldn't make a difference if we still had those high-rated goalies, let's be honest. So we had 2 players with 40 goals, 5 players with 31 or more. 5 players with 31 goals or more. In the playoff... We're doing this right now. We got to. We're fast simming it, just like we've been doing. Screw the slow sim. Let's break some hearts, boys. Dallas Stars. Let's do it. We lost to them in the conference final last year. Let's break some hearts, and then we'll go break some hearts on FIFA. First period, game 1, 1-0 Dallas. Second period, 4-2 Dallas. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. We are a regular season juggernaut, and that's it. We are the San Jose Sharks. As we went. 2 goals for Jamal. We take game 1 by the score of 5-4. Let's go to game 2. Let's go to game 2. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Game 2, first period, 1-1. Goal for Irwin. Second period, 2-1 Dallas. Third period, 4-2 Dallas. Commissariat got our only goal. We are tied at 1 apiece. We are going to fast sim these playoffs. What the hell? Game number 3. Again, we're 20 years into this goddamn thing. Game number 3, first period, 1-0 Dallas. Second period, 1-0 Dallas. Third period, 3-all, going to overtime. Alt Schuler and 2 goals for Tanaka. In overtime, Dallas wins it 4-3, thanks to the Rafflecopter. We are now down 2-1. Game number 4. First period, 1-0 Calgary. Irwin the goal. Second period, 3-2 Dallas. Rankin with our goal. Third period, 5-2 Dallas. We're down 3-1. Yes, Nuge. Yes, you can. Game number 5. First period, 2-0 Calgary. Rankin and Franzen. Second period, 2-2. Third period, 3-3. Wild the goal, and we win. Irwin the overtime winner. We go to game 6. We go to game 6. First period, 3-0 Dallas. Second period, 4-1. Dillman the goal. 4-3. We're out in the first round again. No matter what this team does in the regular season, we get to the playoffs and we blow it. Every single time, without fail. Pain.